In this video we're going to be setting up this amazing emulated Amiga OS on an old i3 Gen 4 desktop PC running Debian 11 SID. Unlike the Pi though, where it uses Amaberry, a popular optimization of WinUAE, we'll be using FS-UAE to do the emulation. Let's mount the decompressed image using gnome-disks image mounter. You should be able to install this on any Linux distro via either their software store, or in my case via apt command line. All you'll be needing from this image will be the disks folder from the PiMIGA home folder, and just copy it to wherever you wish. Apart from installing FS-UAE, which again you should be able to install from the likes of apt, DNF, AUR, or whatever distro software store, you'll be wanting the Amiga Kickstart ROMs. These can be purchased legally from a couple of places. I'll leave links in the description as to where you can get the pack. With everything copied over, let's set up the emulator. Also make sure your Kickstart ROMs and key file are in the Kickstarts folder for FS-UAE. Give your machine profile a name and save. You will want to save regularly while doing the setup, as FS-UAE has a strange habit of dropping choices you make. Let's select A1200 from the drop-down menu. We'll also make sure FS-UAE screen scaling is set to auto. On to setting the paths for the disks we copied over. They have to be set in a certain order for the OS to work straight off. System being the very first drive the Amiga would pick up to boot the OS. Drive order was obtained by looking at the UAE config that came with PiMIGA3. Setting the ROM to custom should automatically pick up the correct kickstart for the A1200. Now we'll set the Amiga's chip RAM to be 8 MB, and the Zorro 3 fast memory expansion to 256. Set the graphics card to be UAE GFX Zorro 3, network card to be A2065, and, just to be safe, set UAE BSD socket to enabled. Okay, almost there. Let's set the CPU to 68040 JIT compiler to enabled for some impressive performance. Optionally set the floppy speed to 400% and empty drive noise to 0. A quick check to make sure FS-UAE did not drop any of the settings. And we're ready for the first run. As you'll see, I got a mild guru meditation alert. I'm thinking this is because I did not initially set the CPU type to be 68040 meaning the OS did not see an FPU. Anyhow, let's change the screen mode to 16-bit, 1080p. And unlike me, remember to push the color depth to max. Test save, then kill and restart the emulation. And there we have it. A glorious modernized Amiga desktop and a system packed full of history. From the early days of CG animation, audio production and image manipulation, to possibly the best game library you'll find for the Amiga. There's plenty to discover here. I won't be using it like it's meant to be a daily driver, but for taking a trip down memory lane, re-rendering some of my early lightwave animations, and remembering where it all started for me. Don't forget to visit Chris Edwards' restoration channel for links to download the OS and donate to future updates of his and his team's passion project. A copy of the final FS-UAE Config file is available to reference in the description. Well, if you have made it this far, thanks for watching, and I hope this may have been of use to someone out there. Keg signing off.